Here's proof. In 2004, some stations wanted to air a documentary critical of John Kerry. Politicians started threatening the licenses. Guess what happened? The station chickened out. They aired only 4 minutes of the film. Self-censorship, baby, that's the game. Even today, the FCC maintains this thing called the news distortion rule. It's not even the code of regulations, it's like a shadow policy. Basically, if a broadcaster is found to have deliberately slanted the news, they could lose their license. What does slanted mean? Nobody knows. Slanted like Fox News, slanted like MSNBC, slanted like your uncle after 3 tequilas. The vagueness is the point. It keeps broadcasters scared. So back to Jimmy Kimmel. When an FCC commissioner publicly says, deal with Kimmel or else, that's not just idle talk. That's a reminder of the loaded gun sitting on the table. Sure, maybe the FCC won't yank ABC's license, but the threat is enough to keep broadcasters walking on eggshells. And that's the real tragedy. We, the audience, lose out. Because instead of taking risks, airing bold investigations or pushing boundaries, networks play it safe. They stick to The Masked Singer and CSI, Random City. Meanwhile, HBO, Netflix, YouTube, totally unregulated, are going wild. You can see beheadings, nudity, Elon Musk smoking weed with Joe Rogan, and no one blinks. But say the wrong thing on ABC and suddenly you're in front of the FCC like it's a parole hearing. Now here's a $1 million question. Could anyone sue and win? Probably not. Because of these old cases, NBC versus US and Redline Broadcasting. Courts keep saying, yeah, broadcasters are different. The FCC can make content rules. Broadcasters don't sue anyway because who wants to pick a fight with the regulator? But here's the thing. Today's Supreme Court is way more skeptical of broad regulatory power. They've been rolling back agencies left and right. So maybe, just maybe, if a broadcaster pushed it, the court might finally say, yeah, broadcasters deserve full First Amendment rights. And honestly, it's about time. Because right now, the government still holds this weird Cold War-era power over TV stations, a power that chills free expression. That's not democracy. That's not freedom of speech. That's a leash. So next time you're watching Jimmy Kimmel roast a politician, remember, that joke isn't just comedy. It's also an act of defiance against a system that could, at any moment, shut him up. And until the courts or Congress fixes, broadcasters will always be stuck in junior varsity free speech. Or as I like to call it, the kids' table at Thanksgiving. So here's the takeaway. If the First Amendment doesn't apply fully to broadcasters, then it doesn't really apply at all. Because free speech isn't free if you have to ask the government for permission first.